back to the Trench Grenade channel. I am your host, the average duty rifle person that your mom says we have at home. Thanks for watching. Today we're going to be talking about duty rifles, right? The conversation has been started on the channel. Okay, if Anderson aren't good, if PSAs aren't good, if arrow precision isn't good, what is good then? Well, I'm going to tell you, all I can do is tell you what I use and why, right? And we'll go from there. As far as lowers go, that's going to be kind of a big talking point for the video, okay? And yes, I have my rifle right here. I'll show you it in a second, okay? Before we get into that, guys, Patreon is $5 a month. It gets you access to the Discord server and keeps the channel alive. Thank you for doing that. Thank you to my Patreon members. Mystery Ranch. If you need a bag that's quality and it looks cool and you can use the same bag that you use in Tarkov in real life, well, use the link down below for Mystery Ranch. Thank you for supporting the channel. Okay, guys. Duty rifles. So, Trench, you told me my rifle was bad, so what do you recommend? All right, I'll tell you what I recommend then. So, for lowers, let's talk about lowers first. I'm not a fan of the arrow lowers, okay? I like to be able to sleep at night knowing that even though an arrow might not fail you, I like my lower to be still good quality, okay? So, this, and before you freak out, it's a Colt, okay? But it is a good Colt. It's not of the time when Colt quality went down, okay? So the lowest quality I would recommend would be a 6920 lower, okay? That's the lowest acceptable in my opinion, right? Now, if you can get mil-spec FN lower, you can get a BCM lower, Sons of Liberty Gunworks, LWRC, all the things, right? You can get Daniel Defense. Daniel Defense would be my go-to, but my Daniel Defense lower is on a different gun, so we're talking about this gun today. So yeah, a Colt lower if it's a quality Colt lower. There you go, and you can obviously upgrade it. I have a Magpul, whatever, like the skinniest pistol grip that Magpul sells. That's what I have on here, and yeah, that's it. Okay, not an ambidextrous safety because that's annoying and it gets caught on everything, okay? But yeah, that's what I recommend for lowers. Let's go up from the lower, moving up. All right, the upper. The upper is a Daniel Defense Mark 18, just, I guess, regular upper. The charging handle is the Daniel Defense looking one, okay? It's super sweet because it's somewhat larger than what you would normally get on like a mil-spec gun or whatever. But that's what the charging handle is. Okay, moving up from there. Let's talk about sling. My sling is on QDs, okay? QDs except, however, I'm using a Magpul freaking, like, I don't know, it goes on the top rail and it puts the sling in a spot that is more natural for me to be able to use the gun, okay? So, using QD mounts on the sling and a T-Rex Arms adjustable sling. Why T-Rex Arms? Because they work really good. They got a little bit of padding. They're easy to adjust quickly, and that's what I like. Okay, moving on from there. Now, let's talk about optics. I don't like this optic. Why do I not like it? Because I'm worried that it's going to break. I have a ton of these things. I have like 5 or so of these SIG Romeo 5s. Complete transparency, I've never had an issue with it. 0 problems with it. Battery life is awesome. It's fine so far, but the reason why I don't like it is I'm worried about this thing breaking, okay? I want to put a EOTech or a ACOG on the gun, however, I can't get this stupid thing off because I think I red Loctited it or something a long time ago, and now this freaking SIG Romeo 5 just lives on this gun. I can't get it off. So until it breaks or falls off, I guess it's what I'm going to be using for my shorty, okay? So SIG Romeo 5, yes, I want to upgrade it, but whatever. I got a EOTech magnifier behind the Romeo, okay, to make it more usable and more friendly, but what would I prefer? On my other rifle, I have my, Trijicon ACOG with an RMR. That's what I would prefer. However, until this falls off or you guys tell me how to get it off, probably a simple Google search would have done that, but I'm sure the comments will blow up now about how to get this thing off, okay? Obviously, the magnifier is attached by a quick release, which is super cool because you can take it on and off or whatever. Okay, moving on from the optic. Oh, I think this is the, G33? You guys will let me know. It's from EOTech. Boom. Okay, moving on. Okay, moving on from there, Steiner. I have the D-Ball A3 for when I'm running night vision, and stuff like that. It works really great. And yeah, it has a day laser if you need to lollipop or something quickly. It helps doing that. But yeah, it works. It does night vision things. It does have an illuminator. And if you do a couple of quick Googles, you can figure out how to make it where it's a little bit more powerful, okay? You guys will talk about that in the comments below. White light, I recommend Surefire. Surefire white light. I do not like pressure switches, so I just push the white light up there. That way, if I need to activate my white light, I use my thumb like that, and if I need IR, I just move my grip back like that, okay? And then just activate IR. So that's what I recommend. Boop, boop, and there you go. All right. Suppressors. I like the Huxworks stuff. So I recently got into suppressors, and thankfully, I'm not going to say his name on here, but a buddy of mine was like, hey dude, before you go and buy a Surefire RC2, because those are good too, check out Huxworks. So I got a 556K can that I've been running that you guys have seen on the channel, and it's running awesome. It's running great. The only thing I'll note is the finish is coming off pretty quickly, so it's giving it kind of Boba Fett looking vibes, right? But other than that, that is the suppressor. Okay. And then obviously took a can of spray paint and freaking sprayed this thing in a million different ways, and every year or so, or whenever I remember to do it, I'll repaint the gun. That way it just blends in better and looks cool and all the stuff, right? Okay, but yeah, that is what I recommend. You guys keep asking, okay? Obviously it's a 10.3. I have my 16-inch Daniel Defense with the ACOG, but everything is the same as far as the setup. So either a 10.3 or 16, those are the two guns that I recommend and that I use, okay? Let me know what you guys are using down below, and let me know what your thoughts are. But yeah, that's my go-to-war carbine, and until next time, it's going to be Trench Grenade, your average, I guess, Minecraft enjoyer that your mom said that we have at home, signing out. Cheers.